Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you're new here, my name is Nishitha. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. I upload videos every Sunday and Thursday at 9 a.m. PST. On my channel, you will find a lot of foundation reviews, makeup tutorials, get ready with me, and sometimes a skincare review as well. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please hit that subscribe button. And in today's video, I'm going to review and do a wear test of the new Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. I got two different shades because I placed the order online and I was not sure which one would match me. And it's a good thing I did because, this shade is too light and this shade is too dark. So I'm going to have to mix these two to see if I can get my perfect match. You do get 1 fluid ounce of product with this. And this one retails for $14. You do get 45 different shades. Milani has stepped up the game. 45 shades it's really good, and its foundation is also more on the affordable side, like not as expensive as the high-end ones, but at the same time not like $5 as the Wet n Wild one. And I checked the ingredients list. There is no fragrance, there is no alcohol. Literally screamed inside when I didn't see any fragrance listed in it. So that's one thing I'm excited about this. So you're supposed to get like a light to medium coverage with a natural finish. And this is supposed to protect yourself from your screens, like cell phone screens or TV screens if you're hooked on your phone for a really long time, because this has like a digital blue light filter. They also said that it's going to be like a weightless formula which instantly blurs imperfections and evens out skin tone. Oh well, I could use that. So coming to the packaging, it's a plastic cap with a pump in a glass bottle, and you do get 1 fluid ounce of product, which is standard with every foundation. Oh, by the way, this is the shade Golden Tan 370. So it's not very runny, but at the same time, it's not too thick. Yeah, I don't feel any like strong fragrance or anything. It just has, a typical foundation scent, but not like any added fragrance. You know what? I might not even have to mix in the lighter shade probably, because this seems like a good match. Probably in my cheek and forehead, I'll use the darker shade, and I'll mix in the lighter shade just a little bit for my cheeks, because that's I'm like lighter when compared to my forehead and chin. I feel like it has oxidized a little bit. What do you guys think? So this is the lighter shade that I got. This is in the shade Golden Bisque. That is too light, obviously. So you see the difference? This is obviously more orange. Even this has yellow golden undertones. So that's the reason I usually look for the names. They say Golden Bisque, and the other one is Golden Tan. So golden is my key. I feel like the foundation is oxidizing a little bit. Let's see. Yep, it has oxidized. You see that? This is the brand new swatch of this shade. And you see a lot of difference in the color. This is, turning more and more warmer. A little bit orange, I want to say. And this is the brand new swatch. So it's a good thing I ordered 2 shades. We'll mix both of them in and try to get a shade that is closer to my skin tone. Like always, on one side I'm going to use my beauty sponge, and on the other side I'll use a brush to apply the foundation. Actually, you know what? This foundation has turned even more orange, I think. It has oxidized quite a bit. So keep that in mind when you're picking your shade. Like on me, it's oxidizing. Let's just hope that's the end of it, and I can probably mix the 2 shades and get a good match. First, I'm going to take a little bit of this Golden Tan, not a lot. And then I'm going to add in the Golden Bisque. I used to get a lot of requests to review the original Milani foundation, the full coverage one, but I never did it because I couldn't find a shade that matches my skin tone, or at least even comes close. So it's great to see that Milani has stepped up its game. It's like 45 shades now, from which Estee Lauder could learn something. The recent foundation, the Futurist one, she only has 20 shades. What the hell? Okay, this has more like a natural finish. Oh, that's what they said, I think. It's not overly dewy or overly matte. I have to say, I'm actually liking the finish of it. It's not like a full coverage foundation by any means. I feel like This was about one layer. I got like almost medium, I want to say. I'll know more once I apply this foundation, so I can see like how much of these acne spots the foundation is covering. Do you guys see that? It did cover it pretty well. I feel like even though they said it's a light to medium coverage, right now I think with one layer I got a medium coverage. I will add a little bit more later in this area to see if I can build it up. But so far, like the coverage is not bad. Actually, I love how natural the finish looks. It blended out beautifully. I feel like it was not as easy to blend up because it has more like a uh, I want to say moussey consistency, not moussey, not completely, but it's not as liquidy. So I did take my time blending it out. But once it's on my skin, it looks really good. Looks very natural. I don't want to say that this is a hydrating foundation because the foundation on its own, I don't think it's giving me any kind of hydration. So I don't know how you will feel about that if you have dry skin. I have pretty normal skin. If some bad days it tends to be dry, but today I feel like my skin is doing good. I don't think it's giving like any extra hydration, but at the same time I don't think it's drying out my skin. So I'm just going to like go over with my beauty blender just because this is a little bit damp and it's just going to give me the feeling of more hydration. So if you have dry skin, if you want to try out this foundation, it's a beauty blender is the way to go because of the dampness. Like you will get a little bit more hydration added to your skin. But so far, I really like the finish of this foundation, how it looks on my skin. It looks like my skin but better. Also because the finish is so natural, the foundation is looking natural as well. It's not looking cakey or heavy. I'm going to layer a little bit more in my cheek area and here to see if I can build up the coverage. So I was able to layer it pretty good. It's not looking cakey or heavy. It was able to cover the acne spots that I have on this side completely. But whereas this side, they're still peeking through. But these are very stubborn. I have to go over with the concealer to completely hide them. But so far, I'm loving the finish of this foundation. Like it's looking very natural. It feels weightless on the skin. And actually, just, looking up close, I mean, you can tell that I have foundation on, but it does not look very makeup-y, which I really love. When I touch it, it feels a little bit tacky to the touch, but I want to give it some time and see if it dries down. Now I'm going to go off camera, apply the rest of my makeup. When I get back, we can talk more about the foundation. Hey guys, I'm back. It's currently almost 2:15. I think I started the wear test around 11 o'clock, so it's been already 3 hours since I've had this foundation on. I was actually filming this other look for you guys, so that's why it took longer than usual. So when I finished the rest of my makeup, everything blended out beautifully. I had no issues whatsoever. The foundation dries down to a naturally matte finish. It's not too drying, but at the same time, like I said, it doesn't provide you with any extra hydration. I did go in with a setting spray because I noticed that it was, looking a little bit drier. Wherever I have dry patches, it's clinging onto them. So that's why I went in with a little bit of setting spray to try to remedy that. And I also felt like it was needed since the foundation itself is not giving me like any extra hydration. But other than that, I don't see any issues so far. It's not even settling in my smile lines. I'm gonna continue with the wear test now, and when I get back I'm gonna tell you guys my final thoughts. But so far it's good. But I'm gonna be honest, if you have extra dry skin, I don't think you will like this foundation very much. But for other skin types this could work. But you know what, I don't want to jump ahead of myself. I will wait till the end of my day and give my final verdict. But so far everything is looking good on my skin. Makeup, I'm wearing the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals. I'm like doing like a 3 looks with using one palette. So I filmed one yesterday and I wanted to film one more today, so that's why it took longer for me to do this check-in. But for on my lips, I'm wearing the Sephora, wait, what is this called? I keep forgetting. Yeah, Rogue Smooth Shine Lip Crayon in the shade Cheat Date. And on top, I have a little bit of Kylie liquid lipstick, velvet liquid lipstick in the shade Heat. So I'll continue with the wear test now and I'll see you all at the end of my day. Hey guys, I'm back. It's currently 7:22. I've had this foundation on for a little over 8 hours at this point. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 8 hours at this point. And I have to say, I really like it. I honestly was not expecting to like it because, I don't know, for some reason I've never tried Milani foundations, so I didn't know what to think. But I honestly was not expecting to like it. but this completely proved me wrong. On my skin, it has held up really well. It still feels very weightless on the skin. None of my oils are peeking through. I thought, since it was a little bit drying, my, skin would do the thing where it tries to overcompensate the dryness and produce more oils. But surprisingly, I don't see any oils peeking through. I really like that. And by the way, that oxidization part, like as I showed you guys, that was the end of it. After that, I didn't see like any kind of oxidization on my skin. It's not settling into my smile lines. And it is completely transfer proof, so you can still see all the foundation on my skin. My bronzer and blush still on there. And I also mentioned about my dry patches. But after using the setting spray, it has looked a lot better, and it continued to look that way. It's not looking as dry right now. But a few things is that just in this area on my chin, it slightly looks makeup-y. But it's nothing too noticeable unless you come up close to my skin and put a microscope here. And wherever I layered the foundations, especially in the acne spot that I have, they're slightly looking cakey. But again, it's nothing noticeable unless you come up really close to me. All in all, on my skin, this has performed really well. I really like it. I cannot wait to use it more. But one thing I want to mention is that if you have extra dry skin, like I said, I don't think you'll like this very much unless you mix in some kind of beauty oil or use very good hydrating products underneath. But the thing I really love about this foundation is obviously its longevity. It's completely transfer proof. The finish of this is something that I love. It has this natural matte finish. To a point where it's not overly matte, but at the same time it's not overly dewy. For me, that's like my favorite finish, to have this naturally matte or more towards satin kind of finish. And one more major pro for me is that it doesn't have fragrance in it, which I really appreciate. And obviously the 45 shades, hats off. So those are my thoughts on the new Milani Screen Queen foundation. I think that's what it's called. I could totally look it up. It's just 3 steps away sitting on my vanity, but I'm too lazy to get up right now. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So those are my thoughts. If you think this video was helpful to you, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.